forces are trying to capture the city of Aleppo in Syria. Trying to take Aleppo is seen as a sign of the rebels' growing confidence. It is the country's largest city and the main commercial center. Also today, Syria pledged it wouldn't use chemical weapons against its own people, but it would use them against a foreign attack. Meanwhile, the Arab League is offering President Bashar al-Assad and his family safe passage out of Syria, but many believe he is unlikely to accept. Meantime, thousands of Syrian Canadians living here in Toronto are following events there with mixed emotion. Many of them support the uprising, but their loved ones back home are desperate to escape the violence. Lucy Lopez has more.
The only way Moustaf Arab can see his mother and sister is through photos.
And this is the picture when she's happy, not anymore.
It all began when he started speaking out against the Syrian government when the uprising began a year ago. Since then, he says his family back home has been a target.
They escaped to one of the villages in Syria. They've been hiding for almost 1 year.
He says Syrians have been gradually fleeing the country, going to neighboring Lebanon, Armenia, and Turkey.
Most of the people, they seeking refuge by walking through mountains and roads and for so many hours.
That wasn't an option for his 65-year-old mother, who has difficulty walking. Most recently, his sister described the devastation she saw on her way to buy food.
She found almost 9 bodies apart, legs, heads, body, chest, all apart, bloods everywhere.
That's when he got visas for his mother and sister to escape to Cuba. Fleeing is not an option for Bayan Khatib's family. She says they have nowhere to go.
Now we've become really worried about them. There are tanks in the city, there are snipers everywhere.
She supports the uprising, but is worried how long the bloodshed will continue.
I don't know how long it will take and what price we'll have to pay.
Arab's mother and sister are among 24 Syrian families in Cuba, but their visas expire next month.
Just facing uncertainty, the destiny, and we don't know what's going to happen.
The Syrian Canadian Council is calling on Ottawa to help the 24 Syrian families in Cuba by issuing them Canadian visas so they can seek refuge here. Lucy Lopez, CBC News, Toronto.
Coming up, Michelle is back with the forecast.